VOX, we have information on flu season, South Korea, and more. Aaron Carroll will have your local weather, and Morgan Stentz will have your sports.
It's Thursday, September 13th, 2018, and you're watching VOX News Today.
Please stand for the pledge of the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm Tara Davis.
And I'm Gideon Ratcliffe.
Flu season will be here before you know it, and health officials are bringing back a quick way to get your flu shot. On September 26th, the Fannin County Health Department will open its annual drive-through shot clinic in Blue Ridge. They offer safe flu shots while you sit in your vehicle at the Farmers Market on East 1st Street. Shots are $25 for people under age 65. A high-dose shot for those older than 65 is $65. Insurance will be accepted along with cash, checks, and credit cards. Call 706-632-3023 for more information.
Police in California are investigating a mass shooting. Authorities say the gunman is dead, but not before killing several people. John Lorenick reports.
Many questions remain after a shooting spree in Bakersfield, California.
We have 6 people dead, 5 victims and 1 suspect.
Kern County authorities say trouble started shortly after a man and his wife arrived at a trucking business. The suspect fatally shot a man at the business and then killed his wife. Sheriff Donnie Youngblood says another person came onto the scene and was chased and fatally shot by the gunman.
The suspect then left the area and went over on Breckenridge Road, where he went to a residence and confronted 2 more people, where he shot both of them.
After that, the man hijacked a car with a woman and child inside. They were able to escape. A deputy pulled over the suspect and confronted him.
And the suspect put the gun to his chest and killed himself.
Authorities are looking at multiple shooting scenes and interviewing dozens of witnesses.
I'm pretty comfortable there will be a connection between all of these players.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
South Korea and the U.S. have been thawing their relations with North Korea, and Japan may be next. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe says he wants to meet with Kim Jong-un, hoping to build peace in the region and discuss the thorny issue of Japanese citizens being kidnapped by North Korea. And he added that denuclearization also would be on the agenda. Will Ripley has more on North Korea's shifting diplomatic strategy.
Now let's send it over to Aaron with your 7-day forecast.
Let's see how our neighbored states, the Carolinas, are preparing for disaster after this break. Federal agencies warn that there will not be no glancing blow for the Carolinas. Direct hit with the widespread devastation, this group from Montgomery County is up to the task. 81st responders with Maryland Task Force 1 have truckloads of gear on the move. An urban search and rescue in Montgomery County that has been deploying to disasters since the Oklahoma City bombing in '95.
It's the question everyone asks. Are you staying or going?
I am definitely leaving. It's going to be bad, no doubt, yes.
Deva Villapiano has also made up her mind.
Oh, I'm going. I'm definitely going. I was here through Bertha and Fran and several others, but this is not the same kind of storm.
She owns the Silver Dollar Bar and Grill, where the last of the boards are going up in the windows and the last of the food is coming out of the fridge.
If it comes in as a 4, this could be, you know, the whole island could be decimated.
Carolina Beach is under a mandatory evacuation order, and the order is simple: leave. If you're here after 8 p.m. Wednesday, you're on your own. At the local gas station, you find folks who are definitely out of here.
If you don't get off, you're going to be a casualty, plain and simple.
And you find some who still seem undecided.
I may change my mind, but right now I'm planning on riding it out.
So I got a tip in town, as cliche as that sounds, that on this particular street, there is a whole group of neighbors that have banded together, and apparently they're going to stay. Are you staying or going?
No, we're headed out.
Nice man.
I'll take the smart route.
Nice man, especially with a little one there.
Yeah, exactly. Sitting here without power for about 5 days doesn't seem like a great idea.
But in a nearby garage, I find friends Bill and Stan, and they're staying. And they won't be alone. How many people do you think are going to be staying in?
Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got about 5 to 6 right in the cul-de-sac they're staying.
The guys laugh about it, but both say they're getting calls and texts from friends begging them to leave.
We're getting
people are calling me saying, don't stay, don't stay. This is going to be a killer.
The pair have a brand new generator and joke about a fridge full of beer. But there is a seriousness as to why they want to ride it out.
I want to stay here and protect what I have, and stay with my neighbors and help out if I can on the island.
Back on the beach, I find Danielle Moody sitting all by herself at the water's edge. She moved here just 20 days ago. What are you going to do?
We're going to seek shelter. We're going to go and stay with some family inland.
She and her fiance just finished building their dream home and now have to leave it behind. She's here for a few last moments of peace.
I just wanted to get one more glimpse of it.
She's going and worries a lot of what she's looking at may soon be gone.
Now it's time for a 7-day forecast. All right, so today, which is Thursday, we got a 30% chance of rain with a high 88 and a low 69. Friday, we got a 20% chance of rain with a high 90, low 70. Saturday, we only got a 10% chance of rain with a high 87 and a low 69. Sunday, we have a 20% chance of rain again with a high of 81, low 68. Monday, we have a 50% chance of rain with a high 84, low 68. Tuesday, we only have a 10% chance of rain with a high of 87, a low 66. And Wednesday, it's going to be very sunny, not very cloudy, with a high of 89, a low 66, with only a 10% chance of rain. Now let's send it over to Morgan with your sports.
How did the reigning world champions do against the Detroit Tigers? We'll find out after this break.
Meatball on white. Next. You want mustard on that or not? Come on, I haven't got all day here. It doesn't come with peppers. They're extra. Hurry up, pay the lady. Next. The chicken's fresh, I killed it myself. So that's what you want? Next. While we're still young, you know you told me you wanted mustard. Get out of here. Time's up. Back of the line.
Hey, excuse me.
What?
Great sandwich. Thanks.
Compliments. Pass them on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back. Let's send it over to Mr. Shroyer and Brett Whitehead for Brett's Picks.
Welcome to Brett's Picks. This is week number 3. Can you believe 3 weeks in with college football just going crazy? Are you doing all right today? And you're all vacationed up. You've been here a few days. Good job, Brett. Glad you're back. That makes it so much. But that was fun doing the distant video. Let's get right into it. Look at these coaches and teachers making these picks here. We got, oh my goodness, Professor Shroyer, number 1. Brett Whitehead. It's been a long time since I've been number 1.
I'm right behind
Brett Whitehead, number 2, because you were number 1 last week. Jace is at number 7. He is climbing the ladder.
Mr. Langdon's number 7, too.
That's right, tied for number 7. But you and I are number 1 and 2, all on our lonesome. Okay, picks, here we go, Brett. Vandy is at Notre Dame. Who do you have?
I have Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. LSU, number 12, look at that, against number 7, Auburn.
I I have LSU.
And number 17, Boise State is traveling to Oklahoma to play the state team there at number 21. Who do you have?
I have Boise State.
North Texas at Arkansas.
I have Arkansas.
The Chattanooga Mocs with the number 1 receiver with the most yardage at UT Martin.
I have Chattanooga, UTC.
UTC. All right. Continuing on, we have number 1 Bama at Ole Miss.
I have Bama.
You know, Ole Miss has got some clutch players this year. I just don't know if they have enough to roll on Bama. They've done it before. They have upset Bama in years past. Number 4, Ohio State at number 15, TCU.
I have TCU.
Okay. Then we have number 22, USC at Texas. Should be a good game.
I have USC.
USC, the Trojans. And then number 10, Washington at Utah.
I have Washington.
Washington.
Traveling to...
I'll be honest with you, I picked Utah for the upset. All right, next game we have the big one.
For Saturday.
University of Texas, El Paso, coming to Knoxville. Game's at noon. And you can listen to it, watch it on the SEC network. Also, My Mix 104 will have it on the radio. Who do you have in this big game?
I have Tennessee.
Tennessee.
The big win against
ETSU. They did.
ETSU.
They pretty much rolled and stomped. And then, not to be outdone, tomorrow we have a huge game, Brett. Look at this. Bradley Central driving about 5 miles north on Highway 11, make a little turn on Raider Drive, and they're playing Cleveland. That kickoff is at 7:30. You can listen to that on the Buzz. Also, CHS Live has
It's carrying the game.
I'm not sure if they have that on Facebook or if it's just on the website, but you can watch that game. I'm going to be checking that out at the game as well. So, who do you have in this big game?
I have Bradley.
Bradley.
A big win against Walker Valley.
Yes.
And I hope,
think they're going to do okay.
Yeah, I hope they have a big
They have a cover cornerback that is phenomenal over there at Cleveland, and he's pretty well shut down some receiver cores that they played this year. They struggled in a couple of games. They almost pulled one off last week in Knoxville, but it was all about trying to figure out how to close the game, and they almost pulled it off, but Knox Catholic was able to win there. So, well, Brett, anything else going on? I know, look at us. We're both like all dressed up for Cleveland, right? It's Cleveland week at Bradley.
It's homecoming.
And today was not homecoming week, just Spirit Day.
Against next game, we play Ray County.
And then the next one
is McMinn County.
And that's homecoming.
Yes.
But today, we are honoring you, Cleveland. Look at me. I am not Mr. Souders. I am Mr. Shroyer, but I'm wearing what I have. I don't have an actual CHS Live shirt, but I made one up just for you. And Brett, what's that you got on? Cleveland Raiders.
Yeah.
So there you go. I got nothing else. You?
No.
Right here at Bear Stadium, but we'll be coming over to Raider Field. All right, it's not Raider Field, it is Benny Monroe Stadium. So we'll be over there this big game
Friday
tomorrow night. So that's all we have for this show. And until next week, I'm Coach Shroyer.
I'm Brett Whitehead.
And we'll see you
on the sideline.
Thanks, Brett. Let's get right into it. The Astros traveled to Detroit to face the Tigers. It was 1-for-1 going into the 5th inning, but all of a sudden the Astros nailed 4 runs in putting them up. The Tigers tried to come back but couldn't. The Houston Astros win 5-4. The Milwaukee Brewers took on the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field. It was a close game all the way through, but the Brewers tallied 3 runs in the 9th inning to win the game 5-1. This Friday, you can come out and show your support for the Bears as they take on the Blue Raiders. That's all for me, and after this break, we'll take a look at your school announcements.
Jack, take my hand.
Oh, that's gross. No, I'm good. Probably not enough room for both of us on that anyway.
Jack, there's plenty of room for both of us on this door. Just take my hand.
Yeah, no. You know what? You can just have, like, a good life or whatever.
Jack.
I'm just gonna...
Jack. Jack.
take a look at our school announcements.
The free ACT retake will be October 2nd, so your advisory teacher to sign up. Remember, the ACT is a graduation requirement.
Prior to the October 2nd test date, seniors have to complete the pretest demographic portion of the ACT registration for the ACT retake. The demographic portion will be in the cafeteria in the following order. Last names beginning with A through E will be on September 17th during first block, and they will be followed by last names F through L during second block. Last names beginning with M through R will be on September 18th during first block, and last names starting with S through Z will be during second block. Makeups will be on September 18th during advisory for all last names. If you do not register, you will not be allowed to take the test.
The Bradley versus Cleveland game is tomorrow at Friday at Cleveland. In preparation for the face-off, the themes are as followed. Today is Cleveland Day, and tomorrow will be Extreme Bradley Day.
The theme for this week's game is Blackout. Black t-shirts are on sale now in the cave for $8.
How would you like to see Miss Lindsay, Coach Guerin, Mr. McElhaney, or Mr. Shoemaker get pied in the face at the pep rally on Friday? You can vote by donating any amount of money during lunch for the person you would like to see get pied in the face. The money raised will go to help Brandon O'Daniel and his family to help cover some costs incurred since Brandon's incident over the summer.
Mix 104.1 will be live streaming our Friday pep rally. We will be in a contest against Cleveland High School's pep rally for those with the most spirit. Let's get ready to get loud when we run this town. We are online on YouTube at BCHS VOX News.
You can also check us out at Facebook, SchoolTube, and of course VoxNews.net.
You just can't get enough of Vox.
And that's all we have for you today, Bradley Central. But is it really a great day to be a Raider?
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.